and we've seen this from them, where they're able to get it done in different ways. Yeah, sometimes they'll frag out of their minds. Other times they're going to be patient when they're gifted circles, and that's all you need to do in a situation like this. Now, a lot of these big players stepping up at big moments. Machao for Detonation Gaming White. We saw some good stuff from Infantry early on, but having to push down that hill into K7 and Gen.G, just too much.
Yeah, Infantry got greedy and they saw Gen.G and okay, this is the moment. It has to be the moment. We bring them down now, or it's going to be a challenge for us anyhow. But because of that, they did go overstep just a little bit too far into the mountainside, where K7 and OPGG also had a line of sight to shoot them down, helping Gen.G out in a big way.
Yeah, I liked the idea from Gen.G here, leaving Aqua 5 up on the top of that hill, because the rest of Gen.G has a pretty easy maneuver. Anita there, he gets kind of these ideas in his head where he wants to push at times. He senses very well when a team is weak and when they can take a fight, but they do a good job here, I think, being patient, like you mentioned, knowing that MCG might try to extend and punish them if they reach out too far.
Exactly, well summarized there, and that nade was a thing of beauty. Forever, I think he ended up getting 7 kills in total.
He's just insane. 7 kills. That's absolutely insane. I mean, basically a lot of that is by himself. Forever, one of my favorite players of all time in PUBG Esports. Just time and time again, this guy steps up big for 4 AM. I mean, he's been with the team forever. But
a knock on the KO, which was actually could have been a timing where GX could have shoot them down from the side. There were some angles. GX still had some vehicles available, but
yeah, GX.
Yeah, just new happy challenging into that with those 2 nades. Bum, 2 kills, and 1 more to finish off.
I mean, you talked about it that for these teams from the PML, for GX, for K7, it's about speed. And they get 4th and 5th here, but GX had a chance to go into OG and Entus's, territory, get to that building fence line, and at least make a go of it. While OG and Entus is busy fighting that OPGG push, they had an opening. They just aren't able to pull the trigger and go for it. And then New Happy just comes in there and just rains down on top of them with the frags. Ends the round. And here's New Happy just shredding teams. And what a setup here for Sun Sister. They get the job done. Think about this early game movement here from OGN. Yes, they were gifted the compound and some circles, but the early game is what set the stage. They knock 2 members of 4 AM out, and they keep VLG busy. So both of those teams get forced up to the northwest and end up losing out early because of it.
Boom.
Just
and even the 3rd member actually went like super low, maybe less than 10 HP. Trying his final moment, but not enough. In scale, as dominant plays from OG and Entus did grab a lot of those kills as well as placement points, and
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The final game of PUBG Continental Series 3 Asia is upon us for the day. It's just day number 1, day 1 of 6. Plenty of PUBG Esports coming your way. Top 5 damage dealers from match number 3. A lot of Entus on that board.
A lot of Entus, but there's your boy right there, Ming from New Happy, 700 flat.
He's nuts. I was waiting for him to come alive, and New Happy came alive in a big way there in game number 3 with 23 points, 17 kills. After donutting on Miramar, they make up for it in spades here on Erangel.
As they charged into so many different teams when there was a big clash between GEX, in fact, there. As OPGG found the perfect timing. Okay, New Happy is not really having a focus on us. We should go for the push.
Absolutely. This play by Lorena was almost absolutely nuts. He does get that finish on a CC with the pump. And then you line him up, knock him down for Lou. No problem at all. Coming out the window here is Pero, and they get too hard. That's a nice little play there, but actually it's Griffin who weathers that storm. Under now. This guy, he's so good, man, in these up-close and personal situations. And I like Entus's maneuver here to pick up these kills. This is just the more aggressive Entus that we've been seeing throughout the most recent time of the year.
The basics are so good from Entus. They are keeping all the promised plays and reaching out for the next step. That's what I love about Entus right now, feeling so much for them going into the future, day number 2 and so on.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta like what you're seeing. You gotta like what you're seeing from VLG and MCG as well. NH comes through here. New Happy comes through and puts up